So, welcome back guys. Today I'm out for a little overnighter. I'm back on the Isle of Bute, and if you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know that about 3 years ago, or just under 3 years ago, I was on here and I'd done the West Island Way, which is a 30-mile route around the island. And I felt at the time, I don't know, I was a bit uninspired by it. There was a couple of things, and I always felt that the best views were behind you. So anytime you turned around, there was amazing views towards Arran and everything, and then when you were coming down past the Isle of Bute, again, all the views were over your left shoulder. So for that, I always said I was going to come back and I was going to do it in reverse, and that's exactly what I'm doing today. The weather is to be really nice today, so it's starting to clear. It's to be a bit more rainy tomorrow, so day 2 might be a bit more interesting. But yeah, back on it, another trip, a wee overnighter on the Isle of Bute, West Island Way. Let's get this started. So as you can see, there is this big stone here, and the last time I was here I walked right past it because it was on the other side of the road. So I emailed the organisers of the walk, or the route, and I asked them, where is this stone, or where's this plaque, and this is it, right here. So it actually says, congratulations, you have completed Bute West Island Way. But I'm going to use this as a starting point, and I'm heading that way. So day 1 is about 14 miles, and day 2 is about 15-16 miles. So in total about 30 miles. Without further ado, let's head off, because I've got a good bit of walking ahead of me. So that is me just past a little high point there, a little summit or a little point called Edenbeg Hill. It's sitting at 248 metres, and that's pretty much the highest point on this route today. So 248 metres, it's not massive by any means. There's a steep little pool to get up to it from down at sea level, but once you're up here now, just handrailing around the contour of this hill. I've just been coming along here aiming for the marker. As I said, I've had my head down, looking, watching all the bog, aiming for the next marker, and again I can see the next one. I was going to cross this stile here, but then I realised the gate is open. Why was I about to climb that? I have no idea. I'm now approaching the woods at the north of the island. I've just filled up my water there. There's a cracking little stream just down where those trees are. I've just crossed, and I'm going to take in the last bit of my views down the Firth of Clyde back to the mainland before I head up into this forest. I am feeling so much better than I was at this stage last time. I know I keep going over that. I'm going to stop saying that now because I think it's evident. But yeah, so far the route this way is a lot more enjoyable. I've said it again, right, I'll shut up about it. It's better this way. So off into the woods now, and I'll see you at some point in here. I've now reached the most northerly point of this loop. This is the Ballinakeely loop, it's known as, in the woods. And since I was last here, which is, like I say, nearly 3 years ago, there's been so much forestry work has been done. I mean, last time I was in here, there was no views because obviously you had all the pine trees. This whole area has been just wiped out. Obviously that's part of what a commercial forest is for. The good thing is you now get more views up there, up Loch Striven. Is that Loch Striven? I believe that's Loch Striven. But yeah, last time I was here at this little notice board, there was I was stood here and this path was completely different. It's now this kind of like a concrete mud stuff, obviously for the trucks. But yeah, I was going to stop just back down there where there used to be a little picnic bench and have some lunch, because we're just coming up to 12 o'clock now, so that's almost 3 hours to get to here. But that's been taken away obviously with the work that's been going on, so I'm going to push on. I don't know how long, maybe another 40 minutes worth through this woods, and when I'm at the other side I'll stop there and have a bit of lunch there. Let's press on. There's my little spot that I was. As always, leave no trace. It is now, as you can see, hopefully you can see that, just coming up to 1:15 in the afternoon. For people that is wondering what that little bag was that I was cooking my food in, something that I'd seen 20 years ago, something like that, basically in the American ration packs, and recently I've seen that a civilian company has basically put it all together and they're now selling it, you can buy it, and effectively what it is, it's known as a flameless heater or a flameless cooker, and I'll do a video one day, if anybody's interested let me know below and I'll show you how they work. But they're brilliant just for that, just for heating up one of the wet rations. So that's what that was. But suitably watered and fed, feeling brilliant, and heading off down this glen and towards the sea. It's still a bit chilly, the sun's trying to burn through, but apparently come 3 o'clock the cloud will have lifted, but we'll see how that turns out. As always, let's push on. Other side. I remember these were here the last time, the little markers along the way. It's just giving you a bit of information about what was here previously. So you're not just walking down a glen, you've actually got these little signs to stop and have a little read before you push on. And I know there's one there, there's another couple down there, and I know that we're going to get some more tomorrow down towards St Blaine's Church. So yeah, it's just another little part of the walk. That's me starting to come out of this farming land and back down to the main road, and that's me starting to get the views of Arran. Like I said, last time I was here I was going that way, so all of that was at my back, and it looks stunning tonight. I'm not sure if we'll see it in the morning though, because apparently it's to start raining between 8 and 12, so a good 4 hours of rain tomorrow morning. That is stunning. I've just got this little board here down at Ettrick Bay. Where am I at the moment? I'm down here at this spot here, and this is where we started. So I've came up all the way around here, Edenbeg Hill, all the way up through the woods, up to where the forestry is, back down this side, down through that's where I stopped for my lunch, just in about here, and then I've carried on down here to the farm track, which is just behind where I'm at the moment. Followed that all the way down to this spot here, is exactly where I'm at the moment. I've got this portion to do along the road here, and I'll cut up into the woods and then camp somewhere up at the top here. The last time I was here I passed this church, this old ruin on the way up, and this time I just thought I'm actually going to stop by and have a look at the ruin, because you can go in and there's a sign that says Commonwealth War Graves, so I want to have a look at those also. So I'm going to spend a wee 10 minutes in here looking at this absolutely stunning ruin, and then it's just the final push. I can already see Port Bannatye in the distance. I don't actually know the name of this church or the ruin. I've looked at the map and there's a building up there called Eden Moor, and that's the manse, which is the priest's house. So the priest that would have served this church or this chapel, that was his house. And over the road there's another bit of earthwork called Knockinrath. So I don't know if it's Knockinrath or Eden Moor. If you do know what this church is and a bit of history about it, then let me know. It's absolutely stunning. It's an amazing big ruin. Just stood here. I've just noticed this. Private Campbell, the Gordon Highlanders, died on the 21st of October 1918, aged 18 years old. Absolutely just shows you the age that these people were away and fighting for their country, fighting for the right to freedom. And then we see what's going on in the world today. I don't think it'll ever change. Nearly there. This is the spot I camped last time, and hopefully I can do it again. So that's me all set up now for the night. Get everything ready. We're good to go. I've just took a leisurely 30 minutes just setting everything up, making sure all the guy lines are the way I want them, and just absolutely enjoyed it. Just no rushing about, there's no need to rush about, and I'm now set up happily. I did stop a couple of times to watch the little birds, a couple of little great tits and robins, and somebody's left some breadcrumbs over on one of the rocks sticking out the wall, and I seen them going over to it and getting wee bits and flying away and everything, so I watched them for a little while, and they're still chirping about the place. Not as much, but yeah, it's just been an absolute leisurely setup. So the West Island Way in reverse, is it any good? I think you know already. I find it so much better doing it that way than I did the other way. I just feel that you're getting views a lot more than if you go south to north. And like I say, I've got Arran over behind me there in Goat Fell, and that's the way I'm going. So tomorrow I'll have that straight from the off. I'll have the views. Obviously it'll dip in and out as I go up and down hills, but I just feel that it's going to be a lot better second day. Heading that way also. But yeah, what I'll do is, rather than make this one massive vlog, I'm going to make it in a two-part. So this vlog is for the first day, which is my first day, and then next week's vlogs will be my tomorrow. So obviously you can figure that one out. So next week it'll be how it fares tomorrow. What I'm going to do is get in there, get my dinner cooked, and chill out for the night, and in the morning get up at a good time. Sunrise is about 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. So I'll get up, get myself ready, get all my kit packed away, and get my not my cold weather, my wet weather gear on, because it's meant to rain between 8 o'clock and 12, and there's an 80% chance that it's going to happen. So pretty sure I'm going to get wet tomorrow. So that's the plan. So if you want to see what happens my tomorrow, then subscribe to the channel and the video will pop up next week. And if you've liked this video, if you've learned anything from it, then give it a thumbs up and leave any comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, like I say, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. I am now going to grab one of my beers and watch this sun dip below that hill.